So a lot of our ideas can either come from ourselves internally, from our research, or directly from our customers. A lot of them are driven by social challenges, environmental challenges, but more often than not, our ideas actually come before these social challenges even arise. So one thing which we've been very active in is foam forming. This is actually not a new concept. We did it first in 1989. So the concept of foam forming is we use foam, a bubbly foam, to carry the fibers to the forming section instead of using water, which we traditionally use. So the advantage is that we use a lot less fresh water, we can use a lot less energy because we don't have to remove this water, and we actually get a much nicer, a lot better control of our fiber, so we can use less fiber. Coupled to this is something we call stratified forming. So stratified forming, essentially we use different layers, different functionalities in different layers in the product. So we've even used foam in this sense. So we'll put foam in different layers. So actually how we do this, we work with something called a head box. So the head box is basically a major piece of equipment which couples the wet end, we say where we mix the fibers, we add the chemicals, to the forming section where the material starts to consolidate and we remove the water. To do stratified products or create stratified products, we use these veins, stratification veins in the head box. When we first started to get into stratified forming, we did a lot of lab work. We showed the concept was possible. We created some really neat products. As soon as we went to the pilot machine, the FX machine, things didn't really go so well. So what we actually did in the interim, we built a very special paper machine called Stratex. So Stratex stands for Stratified Experimental. This was a really unique paper machine, very small, but we were actually able to make perfectly stratified products up to 7 layers. So we really demonstrated that yes, we convinced ourselves and the industry that yes, this concept is for real, it works. We went to the FX machine again, we had a better idea of how the head box should work, and we actually created something called aqua veins. So we actually, with these concept, we actually feed water through these separation veins, and this prevents the different layers from mixing. Decreasing demand for print, this is resulting in paper machines which are being shut down globally. So what if we could make textiles on paper machines? And this is something we're really focused on right now. And in fact, what we've recently developed is a very nice textile-like material which we're using for deformable packaging. It's even being considered in a sustainable fashion industry. So this is very exciting. And now I think that textiles and paper machines, this is a great example of the kind of work we do. I mean, this is something that can really increase the competitiveness of the global pulp and paper industry, also the textiles industry, address these social challenges, environmental challenges associated with traditional textiles. And what's really nice for us is that we have this flexible environment where we can drive these ideas forward.